Welcome mums and dads, parents and carers. My name is Brian Owen, Principal at Stimpson Community School. I'm delighted to introduce this Pathways programme to you that will be explained through various means over the next few minutes. We have a proven track record of success through guiding young people into the next phase of their education, for which for many of you this will be GCSEs and BTECs and other vocational qualifications. The recipe for success is partnership, and it starts with watching and listening and taking in the important guidance, because choosing subjects isn't just necessarily about what you think you are good at, but it's equally what you will become successful in. Mr. Swift and Ms. Softman, the student support officers and subject leaders will help you throughout this process.
Students at Stimpson study the full national curriculum requirements across years 7 and 8. We call this phase 1 of our curriculum.
In Year 8, students undergo careers-based lessons and have the opportunity to engage with employers from outside the school.
This helps students to begin thinking about their own career aspirations for later in life. The next 3 years will be an important period in each student's academic journey and will help determine their future education and career. The Pathways to Success process is there to help guide students and inform them of the opportunities available in order to personalise their learning and curriculum in school.
In Phase 2, or Year 9, students move into a transitional year where the number of subjects they study is reduced, and they focus on those which they are more interested in and that relate to their future career aspirations.
Phase 2 allows for a period of time to develop skills and a passion for subjects before starting the Key Stage 4 qualification. This allows for a curriculum designed to meet the needs of learners at the correct stage in their academic journey, enabling them to progress into either Phase 5, post-16 at Stimpson, or other local FE college providers.
How does the Pathways process work?
Teachers have produced an information video for their subject to help further inform students about the requirements and the content of each options available to them.
Students experienced a taster lesson for every subject on offer, giving them an insight into how these lessons may operate and giving them opportunity to ask further questions of the subject specialists. Parents, carers and students are invited to an online Pathways interview to discuss through the preferences and answer any final questions you may have.
Students are required to complete an online form submitting their preferences by Friday, the 14th of May. The link to this will be emailed to students directly. All students will study a set of compulsory subjects. These are English language, English literature, mathematics, science, core PE and PSHE, wellbeing and careers. In addition to these compulsory subjects, students will choose one subject from each of the 4 option blocks.
Students need to select 4 different subjects, and one of these 4 should be a green labelled subject. As we cannot guarantee first choices, we ask that students select a backup option from each block. Students make preferences for the subjects they wish to study, not specific qualifications, as heads of faculty will guide students onto the appropriate course of study to reach their maximum potential. In this example, the student has chosen one subject in each block and has chosen a green subject. However, they have chosen art in block 1 and block 4, and therefore this combination would not be allowed. The student would need to re-choose a different subject in one of those 2 blocks. In this example, the student has chosen one subject in each block and has chosen more than one green subject. This is fine to do. Each block has a different subject chosen.
I know what I want to do. Do I have to choose a backup in each block?
Yes, there is no guarantee that you will be given your first preference in any block, therefore a backup is required.
I want to do more than one green subject, is this okay?
Yes, you can do more than one if these fit with what you enjoy and need for your future. The minimum is 1.
I don't want to do any green subjects. What do I do?
We ask that all students study a green subject in order to work towards a curriculum in line with the government's EBAC program. However, we will review students on a case-by-case basis if there is a valid reason for not choosing one. Requests of this nature must be put in writing to pathways@kscs.org.uk.
Triple science isn't on the list, how do I choose it?
All students will complete Phase 2 in standard science classes. As they progress into Phase 3, science staff will identify students who demonstrate the aptitude for triple science and approach parents and students individually with a view to move into triple science classes in Year 10.
Or if I choose a subject and change my mind after, can I switch?
Changes are sometimes possible, but only with the consent of the school, as we aim to retain as much stability in subjects as possible. These requests must be put in writing to pathways@kscs.org.uk.
To summarise, select one different subject from each block. At least one choice should be green. Have a backup preference for each block in case your first is not available.
If you're unsure of what to select, think about what you enjoyed the most. These preferences are for 3 years of study.
Online Pathways forms need to be submitted by Friday the 14th of May, and please direct any queries to pathways@kscs.org.uk.